Hi, I'm Michael Gary, Head of Content for Atmosphere, and I'm here at the Atmosphere America Conference in Washington, D.C., and I'm joined here by Derek Gosselin of Hillphoenix, part of the Dover Group. Hello, Derek.
Good morning, Michael.
Thank you for joining us. So, Derek, Hillphoenix is one of the leading providers, if not the leading provider, of transcritical CO2 systems in North America. At the end of last year, there were over 1,000 systems installed. Can you give us an update on the implementation of those transcritical systems?
Great. Well, right now, Michael, we have over 1,200 installations here in North America, and about 100 of those are in the commercial segment, but most of it's focused on the supermarket segment. But then we also have Advancer, which is our European ally, who has 15,000 installations globally.
Right. So most of them are supermarkets and some and industrial.
Correct.
Right. Okay. So that's what puts you at the really at the top of the game in terms of transcritical CO2.
Right.
And I know that the original system was the Advancer system, and then you came out with the Advancer Flex system as a downsized system. More recently, you've come out with the Advancer Flex Mini and the CO2-1 condensing unit.
Right.
And I'm just curious about how those are gaining traction in the marketplace. What kind of applications are we beginning to see with those systems?
Well, one of the strengths of getting into the CO2 was the Advancer that we brought over from Europe, and that was the workhorse of our industry. Fully designable ETO, engineered to order capabilities. And then when we came out with the Flex, it was a smaller type unit designed for small segments, as we started to see small formats coming into the U.S. market and grocery stores and so forth. And we've just expanded that to fill our product portfolio by going to the Flex Mini, which is smaller than the Flex and provides us two things that we're targeting now on, is even smaller stores where we're looking at the C-store segments, as well as it allows us to do small distributed CO2 when people are looking at remodel solutions. And then we have the CO2-1, which is a single CO2 condensing unit. And those are designed to really be the one-to-one match load. Even convenience stores, or when you add a load, it gives you the ability of one CO2 unit to one load. So it gives you really from the small all the way up to the large customized systems.
Okay. So when would you use the Advanced Flex Mini and versus the CO2-1 condensing unit? What are the two different?
Right. Well, the difference between there is a CO2-1 is a low temp unit or a medium temp unit for a particular load. Then if you have maybe 5, 6, 7 single loads, you might want to look at the Flex Mini. The Flex Mini is a traditional booster design, so it has both medium and low temp, so it gives you the ability to do both temperatures with one unit. And it's all about load. Once you do enough single units, then it makes sense to move to the more traditional CO2 system and cover both medium and low temp loads.
Are we starting to see some of these used in convenience stores?
Yes, we've done our first installation here in North America into the C-store, and we're working on modifying that design to make sure that we hit that point that they need. Because I think the AIMS Act is going to get everybody looking at CO2, so it's the option of going to CO2 is probably going to be taken away, and it's now going to be required to be compliant. So that's why we wanted to be out in front of having the right product portfolio so that we can handle whatever the size is.
And the convenience store has the CO2-1.
It actually has the Flex Mini.
The Flex Mini. Oh, I see.
Because it handles both their walk-in coolers. It is low temp and medium temp.
Great. Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time today, Derek. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for listening.